Hi, everyone. My name is Spencer Rojas. I'm a senior studying political science, international relations, and my minor is in global business. And I'm here today to present to you an education abroad presentation and kind of go over why I studied abroad, my experiences, other experiences that St. Cloud offers, and just a general overview on our programs. So, like I said, I have studied abroad before. I did a short-term trip to Greece and the Netherlands back in summer of 2019. And then I went for a semester abroad, spring 2020, to the Netherlands. And unfortunately got sent home because of COVID. But nonetheless, I still had a grand time uh, being over there for the short amount of time that I was. So why study abroad? And these are some of my reasons and other reasons that people talk about. Obviously, you earn college credit. I went to the Netherlands to finish out my global business minor. It was really simple because as a global business minor, you have to take a lot of international classes, and what better setting than internationally from St. Cloud State. Experiencing new cultures, gaining a global perspective. I think that these go hand in hand when you leave anywhere outside the United States if you're from the United States. So living and working and just being in a new culture kind of opens up your eyes and see how things work, especially um, in the program I was in, seeing business being done with my friends and stuff like that and different traits that they have. It was a really interesting perspective making connections around the world. I was lucky enough to live in an apartment block with international students from all over the world: Germany, France, Australia, India, China. And it was a really great time to build networking skills, talk to people, and knowing that wherever I go in the world, I'll know some people, and so they can show me around, have a place to stay, and discover new places. If you have ever wanted to travel and needed a reason to travel, going while getting credit is a great opportunity. Unfortunately, I didn't get to travel as much when I was in the Netherlands because I was only there for a short amount of time, but definitely want to go back and travel some more and see more places. So as a freshman or a first year, St. Cloud State offers 4 different programs that you can go on your second semester freshman year, first year. Those are Anec, England, Lismore, Australia, Port Elizabeth, South Africa, and Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. You'll take a class in the fall to learn about these experiences and everything in education abroad. And then the spring semester, you get to go. And this is a really unique opportunity because not a lot of people get to think that, oh, my first year at St. Cloud, I can go abroad. And it really works well to get your liberal educations done and stuff like that. And if you are already itching for the travel bug, these are really great opportunities. But if you're like me and who didn't want to travel or study abroad your freshman year, kind of wanted to get your feet wet in St. Cloud, St. Cloud also offers other semester-long projects locations. You can go to Anec, Australia, Malaysia, and South Africa, of course, but we also offer Chile, Germany, Ireland, Japan, the Netherlands, South Korea, Sweden. So we got a lot of places that you're able to go to. And these are great for getting minors done, getting some credits for your major done, getting your lib eds done, or if you just want to travel and experience a new culture, these are also really wonderful opportunities. One of our big ones is Anec, as a first year and as any year can go. Anec England is our probably largest and most popular program. You get to live and take SCSU courses in a castle. You go on excursions almost every Friday. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, Transformers, Downton Abbey, like this is like the place to be. You get to work with direct SCSU faculty as well as British faculty. And since it's St. Cloud State, basically a St. Cloud State campus in Anec, England, it's one of our most affordable trips. It's comparable to tuition and room and board of living on campus for a semester. So if cost is something that you're very conscious about, this might be a great opportunity because it is comparable to a semester at St. Cloud. And then here we're going to watch a little video about St. Cloud stayed at Anec and kind of the people's experience that went on the trip.
And explore. Outside of college, you don't often get that opportunity. Aside from the camaraderie and a change of pace, I think the educational value is immense.
After just miles and hours and days of traveling, we finally saw where we're going to be living for the next 4 months, and I was just in disbelief. Never happier to be in this place, and it was like something out of a dream. I never thought in my life, in my educational career, that I would ever be learning in this place, in this ancient castle full of history and just substance and culture and just simple disbelief.
Up every single day and like realizing that I'm in a castle that's 1,000 years old, and I just couldn't believe that I had the opportunity to live in a place like that.
It's magical. Every single day when you wake up, it's just a whole different experience. And I felt like I was in a storybook for most of the time.
Living in a castle, you don't really realize it until you're there. You see it from the outside, you feel as though you're a tourist, but once you see it from the inside, you come to understand like, wow, you're here, you're in England, and you're gonna be here for the next 3-4 months.
The Anec program has been running since the early 1980s, so it's over 30 years now. So quite some time. It's the longest running program that we have at St. Cloud State University.
Beautiful setting. It's a unique experience for students to live in a castle like this, a medieval castle that's so well preserved and still residential. I think Northumberland is truly a beautiful part of the United Kingdom, but it's also well positioned to, you're not terribly far to get to Amsterdam, you're close to Edinburgh, you're not a huge distance from London.
You're an entirely different culture, so you're learning a lot about yourself, but you're also learning a lot about how people live, not where you're from, not in St. Cloud, Minnesota, where your hometown may be.
You get a better and clearer understanding of the world around you, whether it's things you want to know or it's things that you end up needing to find out. It's an experience everyone needs to have.
This opportunity is unlike anything else you will have in your life.
I can say with 100% honesty that I do not regret a single penny I spent over there because it was all in such good fun. But you also have to realize that there are numerous like scholarship opportunities that St. Cloud State provides students before they go on trips like this, which I utilized and made my trip happen.
This had that capability to transform students, and really that's what we're about as professors. Is we want to have that effect on students.
Traditions, food, customs, and just certain interactions, or even the slang that they have there, the way they say things, and the lifestyle. I loved being British for 4 months.
So yeah, that was a quick little kind of intro to studying abroad in Anec. Obviously, like the castle is a big thing there, and like they said, you're not too far from Edinburgh, London, hot flight to Amsterdam. Once you're in Europe, it's really easy to travel, and so this is a really wonderful opportunity if you want to travel while also being in college. But if a semester-long program feels like too long, or you want to get your feet wet in traveling, like what I did did a short term. St. Cloud offers multiple short-term trips, winter, spring break, and summer. So like Laos, Thailand, Malaysia, Costa Rica, Austria, Central Europe, Japan, South Africa, China, Croatia, England and Scotland, Greece and the Netherlands, Iceland, Italy and Greece. We have a bunch of different programs. And like, as you can see, a lot of them are geared towards certain majors, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't go on the trip. So for example, the Greece and Netherlands trip was a political science led trip. But what we did over there was we had a tabletop exercise of a disaster. with the Greek Embassy, University of Athens, Fulbright scholarship people over there. And so we needed nurses, public safety, we needed mass comm for documentation, psychology, public health, obviously political science. But we needed a bunch of different people with different backgrounds in order to make the trip worthwhile, because having those unique perspectives in a disaster scenario, it can't all just be political science people. We need people who understand public health and nursing and public safety. So if you see a place that you want to go or a trip, reach out to Ed Abroad, the faculty mentor, or your advisor and kind of discuss your options, because more than likely you'll be able to go on the trip and still earn some college credit. So these are really great to go out and see the world for a quick break. If St. Cloud doesn't offer a place that you are really wanting to go to, like Argentina, Denmark, France, you can reach out to us and we can work with different providers for study abroads. And we can work with you and them to kind of find the best fit for you. Because obviously if you want to go to a place, we definitely want to make sure that you're able to go and afford it, and also make it worthwhile in getting college credit. And now funding, so financial aid and scholarships. So obviously you can apply for St. Cloud-based scholarships for study abroad. There's plenty of them on Husky Scholarship. Financial aid does count towards study abroads normally. Like for me, my scholarships and financial aid covered my study abroad to the point where it was just about a semester at St. Cloud living on campus. And you can also apply for outside scholarships. I think that's one thing people forget about is that there's a bunch of scholarships out there, and all you have to do is find them and apply. And it's worthwhile applying, because if you're the only one who applies and your application's good, you're more than likely going to get that money. So don't let funding and cost scare you too much, because more than likely it won't be that sticker item price. Now, if you tell me, Spencer, I hate flying, I don't want to get on a plane, I just want to stay here, that's totally okay too. If you want to get engaged still globally without leaving St. Cloud State has a bunch of different organizations to join and to be a part of, with cultural nights, our international friendship program, Thanksgiving program, bunch of student organizations like JP Network, Nepalese Students Association, Pakistan Student Association, Nigerian Student Association, and they all put on cultural nights throughout the year. And so these are really great ways for you to get involved on campus and also experience new cultures. Or if you're thinking about going on a study abroad and you want to kind of talk to people who are from there and kind of get a better understanding, these are also really great ways to get involved. Finally, if you have any additional questions or have any questions for us, you can find us in Lawrence Hall 113, or you can email us at educationabroad@stcloudstate.edu, or check out our website at www.stcloudstate.edu/educationabroad. This will give you an overview of all the programs we're offering, and it's a really good way to stay connected. You can also follow us on a variety of social media, and this is a really good way to stay connected. Again, just email us if you have any questions. My name is Spencer. It was a pleasure having this presentation for y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful day.